Lenovo have launched a solar powered yoga laptop, which is a concept, but it's out of the box sort of idea. Lenovo's ThinkBook Flip puts an extra tall folding display on a laptop. This is a smart contact lens. To be honest, I'm scared just by wireless power transfer.
I remember the scene in the Mission Impossible. I'm just trying to figure out the use case of the third
Use
display.
case.
That's the only thing.
We are defending Lenovo too much, but this is just unnecessary. Really, let's be honest.
Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Gappa, which is the first ever tech podcast show in India. We are the hosts. I'm Amog,
I'm Sumit.
I'm Mohit.
and we discuss all things tech in a simplified way. You ask why we do it? It's simple. We are technically nerds. So Tech Gappa is now available on Spotify and YouTube Music, so you can tune into these two platforms and listen to Tech Gappa over there. And this week we will be taking a look at MWC, which is Mobile World Congress. It's an event just like CES, which is held in Las Vegas. We have already covered that event in previous episodes. But this week, that is from 3rd March to 6th March, MWC is being hosted in Barcelona, Spain. And the event mostly showcases all the devices, that is specifically smartphones and laptops. So yeah, we'll take a look at it. Before we begin with today's episode, our video is available with Hindi and Marathi captions, so you can head into the closed caption section and select your preferred language as Hindi or Marathi so that you can watch our video with Marathi or Hindi subtitles. Okay, so let's begin with today's episode. So the first update from MWC is from Lenovo, and they have launched a solar powered yoga laptop, which is a concept, but still, I mean, it's out of the box sort of idea. And specifically this year in CES as well, we have seen rollable laptop from
Rollable,
Lenovo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So more about that update, you can go and watch the episode here. But
Mhm.
again, we have some specific update from Lenovo and in the laptop segment as well itself. So I'm just quoting this article here. The solar panel on the rear of the display, which incidentally doesn't appear to make the laptop noticeably thicker than Lenovo's other Yoga Ultrabooks, offers an energy conversion rate of more than 24%, which is among the very best you'll see in any type of photovoltaic solar cells. So I'm sort of confused whether you can charge your laptop whilst you are working on the laptop, or I mean, what's that? Let's just take if there is a clarification about this. So, which continuously monitors the influx of electricity and adjusts the laptop's battery consumption to prioritize the solar energy to better preserve your battery life. So, this is sort of like on-grid solar system. Like if your solar cells in this case are generating electricity, then the laptop would consume the energy or electricity generated by the solar and not take the energy from battery.
Okay.
This is sort of a dynamic thing.
Mhm. But
So
that means I would have to sit in the sun,
yes,
and not specifically the morning sun that we should sit in, but more on the harsher sun during the midday. And I don't think so that would be a very viable case. Although, yeah, sitting next to a good light source would be not a bad idea. I mean, you'll be exposed to actual natural light as well. So
yeah, but
there's
I
that.
think this will be a good thing if you are in the northern countries. I mean, countries like India, you can't even sit in direct sunlight when you are in the summer months. So
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this sort of might be a product in the northern regions, like maybe Europe, or where the sunlight is not that extremely warm, which is exactly we see here in India, because right after the month of February or March, you can't even sit in the 10 a.m. sunlight because it's
Yeah.
too much. It's too much to take that sort of light or and heat for that matter. But again, like you said, Sumit, people have also raised concerns about the replacement. I mean, what if some of the solar blocks or solar cells are undergo a malfunction?
Yeah.
So how that would be replaced? Because It will be covered by a glass panel because of protection. Like, I mean, solar panels would be needing, solar cells would be needing some protection because it is placed behind the display of your laptop. So for the protection matter, there will be a glass panel, very thick glass. And what if some of the solar cells are weak or solar cells just stop producing the required
Yeah,
energy? So people have already raised a concern. So,
yeah.
but coming back to the laptop, let's just take I'll just quote the article here. The solar powered devices aren't a new thing. The fellow laptop manufacturer Acer sells a foldable 200-watt solar panel that you can hook up to a power bank, ideal for charging your device. So, हे थांब हे मी उगाच घेतलं.
नाही घे ना, चांगलं आहे.
So again, I'm just quoting the article here. Solar powered devices aren't a new thing. Of course, the fellow laptop manufacturer Acer sells a foldable 200-watt solar panel that you can hook up to a power bank, ideal for charging your devices when you are out in nature.
Yeah.
But the Yoga Solar PC is the first ultrabook in the world with a fully integrated solar power solution. And even
Okay.
though it's just a concept right now, it's one it's one that I seriously hope makes it beyond prototyping phase. I mean, yeah, but again, like I said, there are some potential stumbling blocks to this sort of tech being widely used in laptops because again, solar panels are not exactly the most durable things in the world. So replacement, like I said, replacement is a big thing. And again, what if the laptop takes a drop?
Forget laptop. Actually, like you're going to the the durability of this solar panel thingy. I'm just saying, I'm just rather thinking of two main things that concern me. Okay. Now, consider that this is your primary source of power. Okay. You have a laptop, you're out there. Okay. You don't have a charger with you. You have the sunlight. So all you do is just put it, in the sun and everything. But hey, I know it's an ultra book. It's going to last quite a long time. But still, let's consider this scenario. You're probably going to be limiting the processors to either some kind of Qualcomm based chipset or one of those Intel Ultra thing. I think so. I forgot the naming one, but yeah, one of those. It's going to be a very mobile chipset to be very precise. That is the one thing. And the second biggest thing is if you're going to be using this in while charging or while you're in the sun, the display is going to be you know 1000 nit display or something like that because
It has to be very
especially
bright because if you
it
are working in maybe 12 in indirect sunlight, but that
yeah,
in
That is
addition,
actually contradictory. So if you need a brighter display, you need a more power. And I'm
yeah,
yes,
exactly, exactly.
I don't see the logic over here because
Exactly. So if
if you are
if you
consuming more power, then I don't think so the sunlight will give you that kind of a
that
power
much power.
or the
or
burst.
maybe how it can be is like you're using a battery and you have a very high brightness on your display. So what's going to happen is say your laptop usually lasts 2 hours. It's now going to last 1 hour. But what if this panel kicks in and now you're getting 2 hours or 2.5 hours worth of energy? It can be one of that. But then again,
So it
when
is,
are you
I think
going
so
to
it
go
is good
sit in
for
the
the
sun?
it's
Correct.
good for the concept only, I think so. I don't
Yeah,
Yes.
think
exactly.
so.
It's more of a gimmick right now. And what I would suggest is, as a say, like what you mentioned, Acer is already selling a portable
Panel which
panel,
connects
right?
to a power bank.
Now
Yeah.
imagine if this laptop, like one of those Surface laptops where display turns into a tablet. What if you have a removable back, okay, which has a cable just that comes up and charges your device. So you can just do this thing. If I'm sitting on a desk right here, I have sunlight coming from here. I'll just put the panel here. There's like
Correct.
2-3 feet of cable at max, a thin cable, and it can deliver enough power to at least let me run my laptop for a while. So yeah, that could be.
That actually sounds like, or rather makes it a logical way to just, if you want to integrate solar into everything. But
Mhm, mhm.
again, I mean, placing the solar cells behind the laptop screen will firstly increase, like you said, you just have to sit in the sunlight if you want to extract more energy from the solar cells. Secondly, the amount of heat which the laptop will generate
Yeah.
will be a lot because you are sitting in the sunlight, and secondly, the cells will be warm after they are generating the heat. So
It will throw off you a lot of sensors on the
exactly,
laptop.
exactly. But again, it will too many sensors and solar panels, it will take your cost to very high levels. So
Correct. Yeah.
at a point it won't be affordable. So like Mohit said, it's good, it's okay for a concept,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
I
I don't
believe
know.
only.
I mean, if at all it does make to the market, it India is not the right market, is what I feel. I mean, you have to sit in J&K or Srinagar or Sikkim or the places wherein the summers aren't that much harsh, but definitely not in the southern part or central part of the India where we experience 40-45 plus degrees Celsius of day temperatures, daytime
Yeah.
temperature.
Scorching heat nowadays. Yeah.
Scorching heat, yeah. So solar panel or solar cells equipped laptop in India is, I don't think it's really a good solution, practical solution, to be honest.
No, it
Yeah.
is not a practical solution for anywhere. Just be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's more of a conceptual thing, like they anyways are mentioning. So it's more, it is a bit gimmicky. There are
It
definitely
is like
practical.
pulling up the solar panel from your bag and sitting at the open restaurant or something like that. It is just like
but
that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think
But
what Sumit said is the most viable solution. I mean, you can give a separate solar panel, and you can
that is what Acer I think
Acer
so
is
have
doing. Yeah,
have
exactly.
Yeah.
done.
Anyways, what that.
And
But hey,
people, yeah,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Even if this is like a gimmicky solution, whatever. Okay. They still went out of their way to design this
Yeah.
and present it as a concept actually. So whenever like they're claiming right now, the solar cells are like converting what 24% of light energy
Yep.
into usable energy. So
Yes.
just imagine down in the future when you're getting a solar cell that say converts 75% of the light energy, which is like a big amount, okay?
Yes.
Even if the next generation panels could do that, and if they choose to integrate such panels in here, game changing scenario. Just put your laptop out for like 5-10 minutes, done, boom, charging done.
Yes. That would be
So
really interesting.
exactly. So you're paving the way, definitely. You bring up a technology someplace, okay? And when you improve upon what it's based on, you can obviously go for, a consumer approach.
Yeah. But again, speaking of consumer approach and practicality, we have seen rollable laptop from Lenovo, and now we are seeing foldable ThinkBook from Lenovo. I mean, I think Lenovo had kept this for MWC and not unveiled before. I'm just quoting the article here. Lenovo's ThinkBook Flip puts an extra tall folding display on a laptop. So Lenovo keeps finding new ways to stuff huge screens into otherwise plain productivity laptops. I mean, earlier we have seen rollable display in a laptop that was in CES back then. A link to the episode here in the top right corner. But in addition to that, we have also seen Lenovo coming up with a laptop in which you can attach physical screens on the sides of the disk on the laptop, so you can have three screen setup. But this time Lenovo has brought in a flip style type of display. So I'm quoting the article. Lenovo has another funky experiment it's announcing at Mobile World Congress, the ThinkBook, codename Flip, AI PC concept. Again, we have AI over here.
Oh my
We
God.
really, we really don't know.
Why AIPC? I'm not getting.
I will just have to take a look why AI part is added to the PC concept. But it's a productivity slash business laptop with a flexible display, allowing it to be used as a traditional 13.1-inch laptop, a folded up to 12.9-inch tablet, which is interesting, or a laptop with an extra tall 18.1-inch vertical screen. So you can fold it in three different ways that we can take a look at the images later on. So for the technology standpoint, it uses the OLED panel, and it is expected to arrive in June, sometime in June, at the cost of $3,500. So that's a huge amount. That's a huge amount.
I
But
mean, yeah. So all I'm going to say is like the way it unfolds or unflips or whatever it does, if you have to consider if you have a 13-inch laptop, okay, yeah, big laptop, okay. So if you are having such big laptops, okay, I'm not being sarcastic, but seriously, if you have such a small laptop, and considering that most of these are going to be ultrabooks anyways, which have a plethora of I/O, that is like two Thunderbolt ports.
yeah,
So if you consider such a laptop, I'm pretty sure you're going to have multiple monitors with,
yes,
support to or a few docks where you can at least connect a monitor, an Ethernet cable if required, and accessories such as a mouse or something, anything. Okay.
yeah,
Now, very realistically speaking, if you want to have like productivity, oh, I want a big screen, I don't think so. A 13-inch form factor is somewhere you should stuff more screen into. Okay, first of all, because when it unfolds, it just becomes a monitor that is flipped, to show
yes.
more vertical
But
content.
yeah,
But
yeah, no, because you are mentioning the size, I think we can take a look at the images so that
uh-huh,
it's really easy. So this is the normal 13-inch laptop which Sumedh is talking about, which is
uh-huh,
normal form factor. And there are no motors as to connect which connect the two displays, you can say. So there is a hinge, just like we have Samsung's Z Fold, right? Z Fold
Yeah.
phone. We have a
flip,
small hinge. No,
Z
flip is
Flip.
this.
Flip is
flip is yeah,
basically
foldable. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fold. Sorry,
So,
yeah,
but
too many
yeah, again,
foldable
we
stuff.
we see the hinge in flips as well. But coming back to the Lenovo, this particular laptop, we can see a hinge over here. And if we take a, yeah, exactly, this is the hinge. And yeah, wait, this is a hinge, and this is the second display, you can say, which can be folded up here. So if we, yeah, and this is one of the way you can use. This is like
The
a
tab.
tab. This is like a tab. You if you so this is a Windows tab without a keyboard, you can say. And
Windows keyboard is at the back.
yeah, no, I think this entire contraption will go on to the keyboard.
Hmm.
So this particular display will be on the top. So this
Yeah. So
particular
both side
display,
displays basically.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
only one display.
Only one
So
display. Okay.
this
But
this this display will go inside, and this display will be on the top.
On top of it. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's not much protection. So
Yes. But let's just take a look at, oh, we done with the images? Wait, we have,
yeah, the fun part is that a bezel-less, screen at least on the top edge.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because if
We
they
will
can
see.
design that, I would rather suggest you invest into making more bezel-less based displays for, maximum screen coverage and everything. They look nice.
Okay,
There
we
are a
have
few drawbacks, but nonetheless,
we
uh,
have this thing. Wait.
uh-huh,
Yeah. This is the entire 18-inch. But if you take a look at this, I mean this is this seems very delicate.
exactly. And I have no idea how much productivity you're supposed to fit into a 13-inch, or 18, whatever.
This is
Uh,
this is
this
too
kind
much.
of, and again, if you let's get downright honest, okay? If you have a 13-inch form factor laptop, your your resolution scaling is going to be high. So what you're going to see on a say 1080p full HD monitor, a 24-inch monitor, is something that you're not going to see on a 13-inch display because you're
Yes.
going to scale it. You're going to zoom into it a bit so that all those things look bigger and essentially the same size as, say, a bigger monitor. Okay. Now, this issue is like obvious. So even if you scale down things to 100%, okay. Now, the problem that occurs in most of these ultrabooks or smaller laptops is like my work laptop is one of those 13-inch laptops, 13, 14, whatever. Yeah, 13-inch something form factor. Now, what issues that are created are the websites usually look zoomed in. I had to scroll a lot of it, and especially say people who are making spreadsheets and specifically edit documents, they're going to have very little screen as a real estate,
Yes.
so they have to scroll a lot. So it becomes virtually a bit painful. But on the contrary, if your work is more towards, making presentations, just presenting out stuff, or read and, write up documents in Word or something, or even code for that matter, when you're zoomed into like minimal lines of code, or rather, the lines are not that lengthy, then it works, okay, because
Yeah.
the keyboards and everything are really amazing on these ultrabooks. But I don't think so any guy is going to be anyone in general is going to be flipping out displays just to,
Yeah.
it's mostly a cool factor thing and concept again.
And again, I mean, in addition to what you're saying, first and foremost factor is how delicate the displays are and how delicate the entire 18-inch tall contraption is. I
Yeah,
mean, slightest amount of wind and the entire thing will be shaking.
exactly. Even if I'm sorry to break into this, but when you said about the folding thing, and one display stays on the outside, and see, even if you have that shell behind the both displays, and if you were to fold the display inside to cover it like the normal laptop, you will have to fold a laptop twice just to, cover it like it usually is, Once inside, so both the screens will face each other, and second time to close the lid and then open it again twice.
No,
Or you would have to just close it once, and one display is always going to be
It
exactly.
exposed.
it will be
So
one
that
display
is,
always. It will be one display
Exactly.
always exposed.
yeah,
So
so it's
One
it's
of the
not.
use case what I can figure out over here is the third option that the third display is flipping to the opposite direction.
but
So
but
this
but
this laptop will be useful for the meetings if you wanted to
correct.
share
no,
something, share
Yes.
your
no.
ideas.
No,
No,
no, no,
but
no, no.
like
So
Sumit
Lenovo
said,
already has yoga laptops which fold 360
yep,
degrees range.
yes.
Why would you require another screen?
Oh, it will flip or 360 degrees.
It
No,
already
so
does. They
so
No,
already
no, no,
have
no, no.
laptops doing that.
Yeah,
yes, but
exactly,
if
exactly.
if you take
I'm talking about the presenting the same content on the both
Okay,
display
okay, okay. From
on
the
the other
other
side,
side as well.
from the other
Okay.
side.
if you want to close the laptop, this is
This
how
is
it
what
will look.
the yeah. This is
This
what
is
the
how it will look. This
That
is
is sad.
yes. So one screen will be always being be
exposed.
on the top and will be exposed to. So like we have in the laptops, we can shut down the display. That particular thing would be the case, but we'll be shutting down this display. So
My
this
God.
this part will be always on the top.
I mean, considering what Lenovo priced this at like a few $1,000s, with yeah, top of the line hardware or whatever, but I think I'd rather shell out that kind of money and buy a
Very
regular
nice.
good ThinkPad, or will go definitely go for an XPS 13,
Yeah.
or definitely go for some kind of surface-based laptop if I want like a flippable touchscreen, whatever do that, or an LG Gram.
But again, it's just an innovation and is, I mean, it's
It's
their way
yeah,
of
it's
increasing
it's
their
there. So we have
product
to
lineup and everything.
yeah, correct. It's
But
just
if
there.
if we just come back to the laptop and other features, let's just take a look at the other features. It does have a webcam and it is somewhere in
Wow.
the top portion of the screen, which will be at the eye level. And in addition to that, there will be, I mean, there are some rumored or expected specifications. It will have Intel Ultra 7 processor with 32 GB of RAM. and Thunderbolt 4 ports and a fingerprint reader. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, all these feature for 3,500 US dollar laptop. The people here in the comment section are also noting or other commenting that it doesn't look very sturdy, which is what we just discussed
Exactly.
about. But I mean, let's just take a look at another display innovation we saw at the MWC. I mean, let's just get our hands off the Lenovo stuff.
It was AI in the CES, now it's displays in
Yeah,
the
I know, but it has
WMC.
always been like that when it comes to Lenovo, right? I mean, okay, so
Uh,
this is coming from Samsung now, and I have like we have already seen a lot of display innovation from Samsung already, and we have one more innovation you can say. So I'm just quoting, Samsung heard you like weird screens, so it bought some to MWC. One
Who told
briefcase.
him? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who are these people. Who are these people? One briefcase screen to go, please, is what the tagline says. So
I
after
like the first line actually.
what you heard,
Just scroll down.
Samsung heard you like
No, no,
weird
no,
screens
no, no, no. Just go down.
for a phone show. For a phone show, there's an awful lot of cool non-phone stuff at Mobile World Congress this year. Yes, that's
Correct, yeah.
perfect. Yeah. After Lenovo's Flip concept, which answers the question, what if your laptop unfolded and then unfolded again? So Samsung's display group has apparently thinking along the same lines because it has some interesting new folding concepts at MWC, including a briefcase screen and a foldable gaming handheld. So we have to this is like a Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's so unnecessary.
Yeah, this is so unnecessary. It's too much.
I mean, my God, just because you can fold something doesn't mean you have to fold something.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
video also. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
this is on
God.
Twitter. This is on Twitter. So what is that detachable? Oh, okay. Now I get it.
I can see the crease in between. That's not really, selling it for me. Okay, no. Yeah. Just hold it against the light, correctly, and you can see the crease. I don't like it very much.
This is too much.
Yeah. See, for the flexible, before even if you read anything, I'll go ahead and say this. If you want a portable display and you got that briefcase thing, it's still more sensible because there are a lot of rugged, displays and everything.
Yeah,
You must have seen like those rugged ThinkPads that Lenovo does because just because we're speaking of ThinkPads, or I think so other manufacturers as well. Those are so rugged, you can literally throw them off the top of your balcony. Don't do that, but you can do that and they'll still work because they're made to durable and to last in harsh environments. And for such extreme cases where some extreme guy wants, screen expansion, I can see this briefcase thingy going,
yeah.
but that's about it. I
No,
think I won't be commenting more after this because, wow,
we have had too
too
much
much.
of foldable screens as of now.
Yeah,
But
I'll fold my interest.
that's a good one. But actually, like coming back to what we were just talking, I mean, yes, I'll just try to keep it very, very short because we have already spent a lot of time discussing on the foldable and flip displays in MWC. But briefcase, the contraption really looks rugged and which looks sort of promising as to when or as far as durability is concerned, because we saw the Lenovo's laptop thingy was a bit flimsy and very delicate. It appeared to be delicate, but that's not the case with the briefcase. But going ahead, I mean, briefcase is not the only thing which Samsung has showcased. I mean, there, if you
Uh-huh.
take a look at this, these are some different types of products displayed in
My
the
God, that is
area.
so bad.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
this is
there's
one thing.
first of all, you have to fold your phone twice.
Yeah.
Then you have to look into that patch to see a notification that can only show one.
Yeah.
You know what's fun? Having a phone show me multiple notifications on this display, which is enough for me. And then, Samsung also has one where I can open this and whatnot.
Yeah.
Why?
But I mean, if
Buy a tablet, man.
this looks pretty interesting. I mean, I want to see this kind of screen on Z Flip
I mean, it's fun, but if you could,
one.
move the display a centimeter above, so you can have the camera separately,
Yeah.
just be,
They are
why
calling this
integrate
as
it?
polygon foldable. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
that's all
Oh
about
my
it.
God.
That's all about it from the foldable section, I think.
Wow.
So these
But
are just a concept, I think
these
so.
are all, yeah,
So
these are all
If
yeah,
concepts.
if if
don't take
I
it
I
seriously.
I'll just say, like, if Lenovo and Samsung have ever been dealt cards, which are concepts for screen displays, they should immediately fold. And that's exactly what they did. That's my problem.
No, but again, I mean, let's just
Too
wrap
much
it up.
poker.
Too much, yeah. No, too much display thingy, and I really feel it's, or rather, we really feel it unnecessary. I mean, this is too much. Just like we had our opinions about AI in CES. I mean, come on, Bosch AI crib
That
and
is just pathetic.
exactly, and all these foldable and flips. I mean, pretty much downright unnecessary is what I feel. But yeah, again, it's just a concept. So, but
Yeah.
to be
Let
very
it
honest,
remain there.
let's just take a look at some finally good innovations at MWC for that matter. So there's this company called Bleak, which has launched smart glasses for cyclists. So I'm just quoting the article. Bleak Up's new 4-in-1 cycling glasses come with an AI-powered camera with one-tap video editing and walkie-talkie feature. I mean,
One tap
video.
video editing.
Yeah, exactly. And again, AI integrated. So, huh, too much AI.
Yeah. I
So,
would rather suggest companies to, instead of marketing your products like AI enabled or with AI,
Everybody is
you,
doing it.
no, no, no. You should say, instead of that, you should say, like, our product is with an integrated virtual dumbass. Because if
I'll
anyone's
have to
used
cut this.
AI, yeah, if anyone's used AI before, or specifically the generative AI, just you guys know how much input you have to give to for it to spit out something that is usable, especially for developers out there.
Yep. So coming back to the glasses,
Yeah.
uh, these glasses feature one-tap video editing and recording in 1080p, which is full HD, and they also have headphones and a walkie-talkie feature. I mean, will this sort of sounds promising as of now. And from optics point of view, they have got a UV 400 rating, which is very much useful in sunlight, an anti-fog design, dice lenses, and a wrap around design reminiscent of brands like Oakley. So this is IP54 rated, which means that it is dust and slight splash resistant.
Splash resistant, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
correct.
I mean, yeah, this is sort of a good innovation for that matter
Yeah, most
for
definitely.
cyclists. I think this might be featuring a battery with it. And yeah, exactly. So they come with an action camera that can record an hour of 1080p video on a single charge. You can get 4 more hours of content with an additional helmet mountable battery pack. But
Nice.
suffice to say, they are perfect for recording trial runs, stunts, and of course,
Trail runs,
road
yeah,
rage
trail
incidents.
runs.
So this will double as a dash cam, you can say. But there's no dash, but you still have dash cam. This is really good. I mean, oh wait, we just missed out on the AI features. Wait. So if you take a look, Bleak Up says AI-powered video editing can highlight important moments, including scenic vistas, tense instants and sudden breaking emergencies overlaid with trip details, including your time and route. So yeah, this really will be a dash cam, you can say. A spectacle or goggles doubled as a dash cam and a UV protection glass element.
Is we could I think we could call this like an upgraded Snapchat that glasses.
Yeah, the meta goggles, meta
Yeah, one of
goggles, yeah.
those. Oh no.
Yeah.
Too many AI stuff, too many glasses with cameras. Man,
But I think
perverts all around the world are going to have so much fun.
uh, no, but I mean I think AI integration in these goggles is quite logical, is what I feel,
Yeah.
because emergency braking and all the other things they are equipped like AI recognized these things are pretty much welcome because like we have in dashcam in dashcams we have
Complete recording.
hardware sensors attached
It is, yeah.
which but in this case they are using AI for it.
Yeah. But again, I just have to ask like latency cases for how much latency would there be for it to process and show you some viable output?
It will not show some viable output. I think so. It will store it.
Yeah, it will, I think it will store it.
It will not display anything, which
There's
is
no
No,
fine.
no, no.
there's no display as such for
Yeah,
the
correct. There's no display, but say if it has to give some, does it have any audio-based
They
sensing,
have,
anything?
yeah. I
yeah
think
they
so.
have
It has
speakers.
a walkie-talkie feature, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, exactly. So
So
say
maybe
if it gives some kind of audio alerts, right? There is this, you're going too fast and you have to slow down. Okay. Uh,
No,
or
I
for
think
some
no,
kind of
I think
obstacle.
they won't be giving such sort of intimation as if they are going fast because there is no mention of this kind. But
Yeah,
I think the video record AI features will be on video recording,
I think so.
that's why
Yeah,
they
that.
not in
they
the
called
real
it as
time.
a one-touch video recording.
Correct.
But
Okay, okay.
yeah, it is not video
So
editing,
it's
to
aimed
be honest.
towards
But
those Instagram type influencers.
Yeah, maybe
maybe,
because there was a mention of recording stunts and instant braking cases.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean also there's a mention of something.
Tense situation.
Yeah. And yeah, all I'm quoting, all that video can be edited into a single highlight reel with just one tap. So yeah, everything will be recorded and stored somewhere, maybe in the SD or internal memory or somewhere. So next up, we have an interesting update or rather concept, which was showcased in MWC. This is a smart contact lens, which can be worn. So let's just take a look at what exactly these prototypes are. Again, these are prototypes and these are just concept. So there's no word of any production level or consumer market ready lens, as you can say. I'm quoting the article. These smart contact lens prototypes could convince future me to ditch my glasses thanks to wireless power transfer and eye health biosensing. This, to
Mhm.
be honest, I'm scared just by reading the part wireless power transfer and eye health biosensing. I mean, I'm no longer interested in even if someone is giving me smart contact lenses. But yeah,
This actually, I remember the scene in the Mission Impossible. So reading this, so I
Free
can,
choice, Ghost Protocol.
yeah, correct.
Wanna, steal some nuclear cores?
Yeah,
Get
correct.
these.
You can easily do that.
Yeah. But does this have that feature of, scrambling
let's
codes and
Scanning,
everything?
yeah, accurate.
let's see. Let's see. So I'm just quoting the article. Expand CEO is I think that's the name of the company has unveiled a trio of smart contact lenses prototypes at MWC and they are biosensing and everything. So a self-acclaimed deep tech company focused on the next generation, yeah, of computing has unveiled three contact lenses, and out of which the first one is smart contact lens with wireless powering companion. So this is fully remote power transfer technology. Naturally, any smart device, including a contact lens, requires power from a battery or other source to run. This prototype offers twice the range of previous industry solutions, powering a contact lens wirelessly from a compact companion
Companion
device,
device.
such as a contact lens case would carry on. So I think this is wirelessly charging your lens.
Yeah, I can just imagine. So, let's just share this with you. Since wireless charging is, coming up to the market in the sense that it's become mainstream in, higher end phones and everything. Where I work, in a few of these meeting rooms, we have a few wireless chargers, and since the tech is it's still uncommon, right? So people usually just keep their newer phones and check if it's wirelessly charging and everything on those small plates. I can just imagine people bending over on the table just to charge their
To charge their
eyesight.
lenses.
So yeah, so they could
Charging the
have
lenses. So
charging your lenses.
you see someone in our office environment leaning
Mhm.
down on a table very close, and I just imagine the conversation. Hey, what's up with you? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just charging my contact lenses.
correct.
Yeah,
It will be
Or
excuse for the sleeping patterns basically. So
yeah, exactly. Or imagine someone with a case this
this
close
close. Yeah.
and wirelessly charging their lenses. I mean, it's too much.
my God, the subscription eyesight again.
Yeah, but I mean, let's
Oh
just
no,
keep.
I'm giving ideas to some major manufacturers about
Yeah, major
subscription
manufacturer.
eyesight.
But the second product is sort of really focused onto the health parameters and everything. So this second particular lens uses nanoparticles to enable high sensitivity monitoring of biomarkers such as glucose and hormones such as cortisol, estradiol, estrogen, and many other hormones, and also vitamins like B1, B2, B3, E, and D. So this is something, I mean, sort of convincing, you can say.
I bet, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
But
In
wireless
between
charging.
two. In between
Huh?
two. In
between
between
the
two
two,
of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, in
most
between the two of
definitely.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. If you have a patient with certain, explicit issues as such, then
Yeah.
obviously recommending such lenses would be a nice deal
Yep.
while curing eyesight if possible. So, yeah.
So this will be, I think this particular third lens, it comes with intraocular pressure. So I think it is basically the pressure behind your eyeball. So it you can term it as just taking a look at your eye health, whether all the things are okay or not. So this particular lens can be used at any eye doctor or ophthalmologist, as they call it. So this third prototype is a non-invasive, which is basically not requiring a surgery. You can just place it in your eye. And glaucoma management system. This particular lens is doing that. Using an
I,
AI-powered app and a built-in intraocular pressure sensor, the company says it can provide instant, highly precise measurements that can be used to detect early glaucoma before significant vision loss. So, like I said, this will be really useful at an eye doctor's clinic. So yeah, I think till now this has been the most promising product showcased at
yeah,
MWC. I
Yeah.
mean,
uh, promising or rather maybe useful if those
maybe
concepts
useful,
Maybe
work.
yeah,
useful. Yeah. Correct.
maybe useful. But again, I doubt whether these products will be used by consumers directly.
Correct. Yeah, I
But
think these are going to be a bit like I can say Shravani and your hearing aids and
hearing aids,
everything.
yeah,
So unless and until they are, you know, what do you say, prescribed to you, I don't think so. They are going to be, and for that, even to be prescribed, they have to be proven first very
yeah.
well. So once they get the lab test going on and everything and prove the results, I think yeah, this actually seems to be like a good, a
Right.
viable kind of product.
Product. So
Come
again, in continuation to what you are saying, Sumit, in our previous videos wherein we had discussed about Ayurveda's health band, which was nice
correct.
and gaining, we had a comment on that video which said that instead of this band being used by doctors, it can be given to the trainee doctors,
Mhm.
which sort of I was like, yeah, this can be a good use case.
Correct. Most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because more majority of the big doctors, they always have some interns or training doctors who are still pursuing their master's studies or bachelor's degrees.
Yeah.
They
Correct. Yeah.
can they can they can use or rather verify their diagnosis with the health band, is what one
Exactly.
comment said on our previous video.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
in continuation to this concept, I mean, we can use these lenses at the eye doctor's clinic, because anyways the the people there or the staff there is involved in taking the patient history.
Yeah.
So you
Most
can give
definitely.
them lenses just to check is if at all everything is okay or not, and they can just take a note of it.
Yeah. Most definitely. And this is just another observation I want to mention. Considering all the displays and everything that we have been seeing so far for this specific episode, if you think about it, this is a brilliant product to, come towards discussing.
Yeah,
Once you destroy your eyes, first checking out all the displays, checking the health of your eye using such contact lenses is
Such contact
a
lenses.
big,
that
yeah,
hurts.
it's ironically, yeah, it's
That hurts.
nice.
But
That
it is
hurts.
scary, to be honest.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
it is scary. But as the headline said, I personally won't be ditching my glasses for any sort of lenses. I mean, that's for sure.
Not even the metaverse.
Not even
Don't
the
you want to join the metaverse?
no. I don't want to join the XR.
People are getting married in the metaverse,
Yeah.
not in the real world.
More about metaverse here, but okay, which takes us to the last you can say which last update from MWC which really caught our attention. It is AI perplexity powered smartphone. Ouch. So T-Mobile's parent company is making an AI phone with Perplexity Assistant. The tagline also says the Magenta AI push will also offer Perplexity and other AI apps for existing smartphones on T-Mobile. So
Yeah.
Deutsche Telekom is building a new Perplexity chatbot powered AI phone. The company announced at MWC in Barcelona today. The new device will be revealed later this year and will run Magenta AI, which gives users access to Perplexity Assistant, Google Cloud AI, 11 Labs, PixArt, and a suite of AI tools. So wow. And what's so different about it? It will be an app-less device, primarily controlled by voice. Damn, that's scary. And which can do
Exactly.
things like book flights and make restaurant reservations and so on.
Yeah, it reminds me of the time you disable Google Assistant, you remove the
Yeah.
permissions for Google Assistant, and you say, "Okay,
Microphone.
Google," and then it pops up a notification saying, "Hey,
I think you just triggered a lot of
yeah, you
people.
triggered it, but I cannot do anything because legally I'm not allowed to."
Yeah. You just triggered a lot of people's voice, Google Voice.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Ah. The main question is, do we really need this? I mean,
I mean, it's what it's like that pin that recently came about. I think MKBHD also had reviewed it. It's from one of those principal architects who designs the iPhones, who left the company and designed his
yeah.
own AI pin. I keep forgetting its name, but if you can check it, you
Yeah,
can maybe
if we
mention.
found it, we'll just link
Mention
the
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
above
Or
but
you can just mention
description.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, but the fun part about that is that it's AI feature. It's completely voice controlled. The best part is it's just like a small pin lavalier microphone kind of thing, which has a speaker. You just ask it a couple of things, it searches the web for you and gives you the answer. in a concise and understandable manner. Now, having a phone to do that with no applications on
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
dumb. What's the use of that screen and everything if it's just going to talk to me, or even if it's going to display something to me, and I want to just search something on to something rather than using my voice, or if I'm in some crowded place, I want to text something.
Correct.
If it does not even have basic applications, it's going to be painful.
And what if it just stops responding to your
Exactly.
voice?
Say you have no
Yeah,
internet. How are
Exactly.
you
So you have
supposed
no
to,
internet. Yeah, exactly.
that is
how
the
are you going to
biggest,
process the
yeah.
information?
So that is the biggest stop in any kind of this kind of services. So if you are out of internet, you are
You're
lost.
gone. Yeah, exactly.
So,
But yeah, I
but I
think
think so there will be a AI tools, so you still can type in that and get the
yeah,
result.
Correct, yeah.
Uh,
But
but but it will be very difficult, or it will be a big learning curve for the people to get used to
yeah,
it.
it's not
It
very
is,
adaptive as such, as
yeah,
far as unless and until everyone starts doing this and removes the basic features altogether. I don't think so it's going to happen. Just like, I mean, if you think about it, like phones used to have, say, fingerprint sensor physically located on buttons. Now they are integrated either into your screen itself, or you don't even have fingerprint sensors anymore. You just scan
yeah,
your face. Okay. And one day there used to be 3.5 headphone jacks. Now you never even see them. Even the mid-end phones which used to have them are coming out without them. So
yes.
manufacturers drive what people start using, you know. So you never know. If you give them enough chance, they will do this.
Maybe. But again, coming back to this particular update, I mean, it will not be completely app-less. There is a mention of main Magenta app, which will be like the main hosting app, which can then redirect to whatever you are doing. So one of the cases which are mentioned here is that AI phone with Perplexity Assistant can book a taxi and do your shopping without having to switch apps on your phone. So the main Magenta app will be the main application in this case. But no one has asked this. I mean, there are few comments down below which are mentioned below this video. So one of the person is like saying, "I like AI, but genuinely, who TF wants this?" And the other one says maybe old people.
Okay, no, even better. When they are trying to explain what that magenta AI will do, for example, the first thing, like booking a cab, okay, take it. I can understand that. I don't want to go check which is the nearest cab to me, search for it. I'll just tell it, ये है, budget है, you book a cab for me, it will do it. Okay, cool, useful. Now, I am not a big shopaholic or anything of that kind of guy, but I know a lot of people who like shopping. And if your phone is going to shop for you, what's the point of scrolling for like hours, checking out different things, prices, uh, you know, user feedback on
The
stuff to
phone, the
buy
phone will
something?
scroll for you.
Yeah, then again, what's the fun, of yeah, never mind. You just answered
That
my
is what
question, so
people are
never
saying.
mind.
Who needs this? Is what people are saying, which is completely true. I mean, AI powered voice
can we
assistant.
change the subject of this podcast, this particular episode? Who need this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, but
So
the
so
only exception would be the lenses.
so
But yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so I think this is a good place or good point to wrap our discussion here. Wrap our episode this. So yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of things in MWC which are pretty much unnecessary, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's just too much. Except for the lenses, which
Looks
we feel
interesting but scary. Yeah.
interesting but scary, but we can clearly define a use case for practical scenarios. But yeah, again, I mean, innovations are boundless. So
Uh,
people are spending a lot of money when it
And
comes to
mind.
innovation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, we also gave a few advices for how to charge said scary contact lenses. So
Yeah.
do off that what you will.
They're of
But
course
yeah.
watching us and they will implement that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all in all, to wrap up today's episode, we sort of covered, or just yeah, we sort of covered a very few eye-catching, not pun intended, eye-catching innovations, you can say, at MWC. And yeah, I mean, that was it for this week. Do let us know uh, how did you feel about MWC in the comments below. And we just crossed 120 subscribers this week. So thanks a lot
Thanks.
for supporting
Thanks,
us. If you haven't already, subscribe to Technically Nerds. It means a lot. It doesn't cost you a penny, but for us, it really makes us makes
It
us
encourages.
it encourages us to make a good content and deliver it to you. So yeah, again, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Do hit like, share this video with your friends and family. And like we say, if you haven't subscribed to Technical Nerds, you can go ahead. You know where the button is. And thanks a lot. That's all for this week. Bye bye. बस चला करूयात सुरू, जाऊ दे.
करायचंय का आज रेकॉर्डिंग करायचंय का?
हो,
भूतांची भीती कशी वाटली पाहिजे तर अशीच वाटली पाहिजे. अदरवाईज नाही
आज
वाटली पाहिजे.
आज रेकॉर्डिंग झालंच पाहिजे.
येस, चला मग चला लवकर 11ला रॅप करू.
हो, लवकर करू आपण.
लवकर करू. चालेल, थँक्यू. सोने, आपल्या रेकॉर्डिंग करायचं का नाही आपल्या स्वतःच?
नाही नाही, मी तुला सांगतोय फक्त.
आपलं रेकॉर्डिंग सोडून सगळं होत आहे आता,
Okay,
माहितीये का?
चलो. चलो, रेकॉर्डिंग स्टार्टेड ऑलरेडी.
रेकॉर्डिंग आधीपासूनच चालू आहे.
वा, ब्लूपर्स मिळाले मध्ये.
मी जरा मागे सरकायला पाहिजे ना.
ओके. त्यामुळे काढून घ्या.
झोपायची वेळ झाली रे, जेवलोय नाही अजून. बेस्ट व्हिडिओ आहे तो एकदम. पण आपण कधी रेकॉर्डिंग सुरू करणार आहे इंट्रो?
चला चला. चला, रेडी.
ए आई पंखा लांब प्लीज.
ब्लूपर.
काय म्हणणार, रँडमली गोष्टी घडतात.